Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than normal. I'm going to be playing on Trophy Road, which is not something I've played in a very long time, nor have I made a video on it. And I'm going to be playing with 3.0 Xbow Cycle, just going to be playing some games, trying to get to maybe 7,200 or so trophies. And I'm just going to be upfront with you guys. I honestly do not think Trophy Road is very valuable anymore. I'm not trying to speak for anyone else, just for myself, because ever since they announced the cap on trophies at 7,500, I was just like, okay, there's not really much of a point, because you're just going to reach 7,500 and then never get to play again, because there's no more progression. So all the progression kind of changed to Path of Legends. I actually do have a gold to claim. But yeah, that's kind of why I never made videos on it either. But that being said, I know a lot of you guys do still play Trophy Road, and you do still enjoy it or value it as a ladder format. So let me know if you guys would be interested in more Trophy Road videos. I'm probably going to record videos going to 7,500 trophies, but genuinely let me know if you guys do enjoy it, because I have two accounts I could do this on. I have my other account, which is at like 6,800, because again, ever since the split between Trophy Road and Path of Legends, I just genuinely did not really care about Trophy Road anymore. But into our first match against Carlos here, we see a bowler and Lumberjack. Gonna knight for the Lumberjack, and this is probably gonna be LumberLoon freeze. And he goes for a freeze, and I think he actually just lost already, because he doesn't have anything to defend this Xbow. I'm gonna have to defend this bowler. I think I want... Okay, I'm gonna Ice Spirit to try and catch the Barb Barrel. I think I failed. Okay, that's unfortunate. I'm just gonna go Skeleton's Log on the bowler, though. This should be enough, I think, to full counter, at least I hope. Or if not, maybe like one bowler hit. Okay, nice. That is actually enough to full counter, so Skeleton's Log does full counter a bowler. Didn't really want to commit my archers, but yeah, he went for a bowler in the back, so I just like going Xbow in that situation. And now, I know that my opponent also has Inferno Dragon and Electro Dragon in this deck, or maybe Baby Dragon. E-Drag would be more annoying, though. Okay, Baby Dragon is there, which is actually, I guess, better, because E-Drag can be kind of a pain for Xbow, I'm sure you guys know. But yeah, in this matchup in general, you don't want to be too aggressive, because they actually do have a lot of Xbow counters. You kind of want to wait for them to waste them. Inferno Dragon comes out. I'm just going to pre-Tesla. I don't have anything good in Cycle. I don't want to waste anything, so I'm just going to pre-Tesla. Actually, Knight might get some hits, because that Ice Spirit very conveniently froze the I-Drag. It does go for a Lumberjack. Might go Balloon as well. Not entirely sure. I'm not going to protect this Tesla, though. I think it should be fine. I can go Archers afterwards. Okay, I'm actually leaking. Oops. And then if he wants to go for a Balloon, I'm already going to be back to a Tesla soon. So I actually am kind of a fan of pre-Teslas in this matchup. Okay, very interesting Tornado. I guess it kind of makes sense, because he got some tower damage for it too, but yeah, very interesting Tornado. And I guess I'm just gonna... I'm gonna Knight the back, I guess. I mean, Knight the back or pre-Tesla. I know he has Bowler and Cycle. I do not really want to go for an Xbow when I can just give him a free bowler, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna chill. Now I think I'll go for an Xbow, though, because yeah, Knight's gonna force response out in the form of that I-Drag. And now I'm definitely ready to let this Xbow die. Okay, my archers went right into that bowler. That was a big mistake. If I didn't do that, that bowler would have been a lot better taken care of, but it's fine. Gonna also cycle back to Skeleton just for this Inferno Dragon, and then I think I'm gonna go in. Actually, this might be a bit aggressive because he has LumberLoon in cycle, but it should be okay. He goes for a Barb Barrel, and he might freeze or something. Yeah, he does actually freeze, which is okay. That's gonna fully take everything out, because Lumberjack Rage is actually kind of crazy now, in the sense that it actually kills stuff. I'm really still not really used to that. But Knight might get a hit. Okay, it does not. That's fine. I'm just gonna go Archer's Tesla, or Archer's Knight rather, to protect the archers. And yeah, like, this is definitely a matchup where you have to be very patient. Like, I'm trying to go in. I tried to get that one sequence where I outcycled the bowler and went in, but it's still not that easy to get a connection. So you do just have to play this matchup very patiently. I think I'm gonna go in right now because I have a Tesla and archers surviving. So I'm gonna Knight as well for the bowler, and then this should honestly be a connection. He goes for a freeze, so he's a big fan of going for a freeze on my Xbows, I've noticed, instead of like going for a balloon, which is what I think a more experienced player would do. Anyways, though, that's going to be a lock. Yeah, it is a lock, so that's really good. Just going to Ice Spirit, and then this should full defend. I can probably go in again. I don't think he's back to bowler. And even if he is, I'll just go Knight to predict. Actually, I don't think my opponent's played a single balloon yet, has he? I don't know why, but just going to Archers as well. Goes for the freeze. I'll log the bowler after the attack, so it kind of resets the attack animation. And actually, that NATO did retarget the bowler onto my Xbow, but that's going to be another lock, and he doesn't have freeze in cycle, so this should pretty much be GG. Yeah, I don't think my opponent... I mean, I might be mistaken, but did he play a single balloon the whole game? I don't think so. I'm not really sure. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like, I mean, I'm not sure what you guys think about, you know, the difficulty level or anything, but I just feel like it's not going to be that tough when, you know, everyone's going to reach 7,500 trophies, and then they're pretty much just going to sit there, you know. Also, we do get this champion wild chest. I'm not sure what exactly it's called, but we get a free champion. I have all of them, so I'll just get some nice 40k gold, not bad, and 2,000 star points. Oh, wait, 1 sec. I just realized I have to turn my alarms off, so I will be right back. Alright, I've returned. That was probably no time for you because I'm going to edit that out. But yeah, I've been trying to record my videos earlier in the morning. At least right now it's like 8:15, you know, a couple hours before class starts, because I think it's the best time to record. You know, I'm kind of high on energy and just, I guess, makes sense to me. But yeah, like I was saying, I feel like, you know, everyone, if you look at my friends list right now, literally everyone is at 7,500. So yeah, I don't really see the point in, you know, grinding for it. That's why I literally never did. So I just feel like difficulty level isn't going to be that difficult to get up there, but I don't want to speak for everyone. I know some of you guys probably do enjoy Trophy Road, or at least in my last video, I know my Trophy Road video did better than my Path of Legends top ladder video like a few months ago, I think. So yeah, that was very telling. I'm going to go for an Xbow just because I feel like being aggressive, and I split my archers, so one archer is going to help out. This shouldn't be too risky at all. Mega Knight comes down, just going to Knight for the Mega Knight, and this should actually be a lock if I play this correctly. Going to Skeletons to DPS down the Mega Knight, separating them far away so that it doesn't get splashed, of course, and that should be a connection. Yep, nice. So he has Mega Knight, E-Wiz arrows. I'm going to go for Ice Spirit just to predict whatever he wants to play. Okay, Skarmy, just going to log that off and just maintain this Xbow connection. So Mega Knight, E-Wiz, Skarmy, arrows, looking like some kind of mid-ladder deck, I guess. I'm not really sure. Off-meta or whatever. Could be Hog. I know Mega Knight Hog is a very common thing on ladder. Actually, I'm curious to know as well, what do you guys think about the meta on Trophy Road, I guess? Because I legitimately have not played in at least, like, ever since, I don't know when exactly the update was. Oh, it was Hog, I was right. When exactly the update was that split it, I think it was around November or October, where they split Path of Legends and Trophy Road, and I wasn't a big fan of it, actually, but I do think that the meta might be a bit different, right? I'm not entirely sure, but I am mostly just accustomed to the Path of Legends meta, so yeah, let me know. I'm gonna go for Ice Spirit before Skeletons. He might go like a prediction arrows or something for my Skeletons. Looks like he doesn't, but I just wanted to be safe anyways, and that's gonna be just a really easy defense. I don't know what that mini P.E.K.K.A was all about, but it's fine. And if he goes for a Mega Knight, I can easily defend. Okay, he does go for a Mega Knight. I'm already back to a Knight, and Knight's actually gonna get some hits in the right, so my opponent is doing a big sack and attack strategy right now. Goes for arrows on my archers, so that is just straight up 10 elixir for 3. He went Mega Knight arrows, I went for archers. Knight will full defend the Mega Knight. I can go for a Tesla for the Hog, and I think I can go in with this Knight and then probably just win, because he should be extremely low on elixir. I'm going to go for an Xbow right now, just to pull. Okay, I didn't mean to pull the Hog over, but I guess that just happened. Going to Skeletons, and then Ice Spirit 2, and that should be a lock on archers for the E-Wiz, because I know he has E-Wiz to retarget. Looks like he goes mini P.E.K.K.A instead. I feel like that was a worse play, but I guess if he's back to Mega Knight, this could be scary. Okay, he's not, though, so yeah, not really a big deal. I'm just going to Knight, because Log won't do enough, and I can... Actually, I forgot he had a Skarmy, but it looks like saving Log helped out anyways, and now we are pretty much poised to win. And, I mean, in this position, you can just defense Vexpo if you want to be safe. Like, if you already took a tower, and they have a lot of ground troops, you could just defense Vexpo if you want. I personally don't really like it as much, because I feel like it's a bit more passive, and, I mean, I love playing as optimally as possible, but I feel like just playing passive the whole game can be a bit boring. I'm going to try and push the Hog into my Tesla. Nice, I'd get it off. As you guys can see, you can pre-Tesla in the middle, and it won't pull a Hog, but you can pull the Hog over with anything, really, like Skeletons, Archers, any troop you can push it over, or you can even log it over, and that way I was able to still defend the Hog. So really nice little play there. Also, we have quad Archers on the board, just feeding my opponent arrows value, but that's going to be another really nice win against Mega Knight Hog. We got almost the second tower as well, so yeah, against Mr. Ownage. I suppose he was given some ownage there, but anyways, not bad. So 7,128. I guess I'll go for like maybe one win above 7,200. I'm not sure how long these games will take. Also, after like talking about the difficulty of Trophy Road, I feel like it'll be kind of embarrassing if I lose. But anyway, gonna give my next opponent the good luck here. Cycle log first play. We do see archers, so first time seeing archers in the video today, and archers are literally everywhere on top ladder, so this could actually be some kind of meta deck. Okay, Valk as well. Archer's Valk could be Graveyard, could be Mortar, but we just do have to wait and see. Skeleton Barrel, okay, I was not expecting that at all, so okay, never mind about the meta deck thing. And Tombstone as well. Very odd. I'm actually going to go for an Xbow because I have an Archer counter pushing. I think it's worth it because that Tombstone isn't going to get much value into my Xbow. It does go for Skelly King. It's going to be a bit sketchy because Skelly King is going to get fully charged up. I could maybe go for an Ice Spirit and Log, though. on the Skelly King, and then that could maybe... Okay, it does go for a Goblin Barrel too, so it's going to be some kind of log bait, I guess. Does not really get the opportunity to go for his Skelly King ability, so that's fine. I would have loved to get a connection there, but as you guys can see, I was just ready to let the Xbow die past a certain point. I wasn't overcommitting at the first Xbow. That's a big general principle for Xbow in general. You do want to find out what your opponent has, outcycle their counters, or just find the better opportunities to go in, and then that's when you really want to pressure. You don't want to go all in on the first Xbow. I'm going to go in right now, though, because this one archer will take care of that skeleton barrel, and my opponent... I don't think that tombstone pulls the Xbow. Yeah, that's a big mistake, and he actually already lost, I think, because that tombstone, again, simply does not pull the... or does not target... or take the Xbow's targeting, rather. What am I trying to say? So yeah, like, this game is pretty much over. Going to Ice Spirit for the goblins, though. Firecracker is going to be a bit annoying because that buff made it kind of crazy, but... yeah, I think I can actually activate off this Firecracker, so just going to go Skeletons and then Tesla for the Skelly Barrel. And we did get the activation off, nice, although unfortunately this Firecracker is going to stay alive. I'll take some chip here, it's fine. I got so much damage, there's no point overcommitting to this Firecracker, even if it's like 2 hits. Firecracker is kind of crazy now. I actually feel like I should play it myself, because I think it's pretty strong. Maybe I'll do like an Xbow Firecracker video. But yeah, this game is, again, pretty much over, and I'm just going to practice what I preach and just defensive Xbow now, because I have a nice lead. I can just pretty much chill and just spell cycle on the left, so 2 fireballs and a few logs should be enough, or I guess just 3 fireballs to be safe. And I'm actually just going to fireball right now just because I kind of feel like it. This isn't very optimal, I just literally just feel like it, I guess. I hope I don't come to regret that, actually. I might. Gonna Skeletons for the Goblin Barrel. I don't want to log because I know he has Skelly King ability in tow, so I just want to be careful. And okay, he does not actually go for the Skelly King ability for some reason, so I think it was fully charged, but that's kind of why I saved my log. Ooh, big mistake. Lets my archer... oh my god, that archer buff is still crazy. Look at that. Did not expect it to get yet another hit, but it did. And this Skeleton Barrel will just go into my Xbow. I can actually set up for another Xbow right here. And I can just Skeletons for this... okay, never mind. Completely wrong placement. Still took no damage, though. This is a perfect segue into another Xbow push, and this would be another lock, actually, because my opponent was playing too aggressively, so... even if the game wasn't over, this would be a game-winning connection again, so that's going to be GG. Really nice win. My opponent gives the Prince Pride emote, so I guess he is not a fan of losing to Xbow, but I would say that he lost due to his own inability to play. Like, I mean, he played really suboptimally. That's the nicest way I can put it. So yeah, found or got our rare wildcard reward, though, and I guess these rewards are not bad, and legendary wildcard at 7,400 will be not decent. And yeah, I'm actually, like, it's actually kind of funny, because I legitimately do not ever play Trophy Road. So found our next game against Mady. He has Archers, Valk, and Barbs. I hope that's not what he's actually playing, because if it's like a giant deck with those cards, that would be really stressful to play against, but we'll see. Okay, Barb's first play, I guess he's staying true to his banner. Gonna just split Archers, though, and... okay, wow, he literally is staying true to his banner. Splitting everything first play, very interesting. Just gonna log on the side with more Barbarians, I guess, and I'm gonna go in, I suppose, just to... let's feel out what my opponent has. I'll take some Archer chip in the right, that's fine. I really hope it's not Giant. Okay, we do see a Goblin Hut. Gonna Knight to protect my Xbow, actually, I think it's pretty important. Then I'm going to try and Fireball on all these Spears plus the Valk. I think it's going to be a pretty high value Fireball, actually. We do get a lock, although I did commit quite a lot, so depending on what he does here, I could be in trouble, but that's a huge connection. Actually, did he just give up? Okay, Minion Horde. I guess I'll just kite with my Cycle cards, Ice Spirit plus Skeletons, and then I hope I kited correctly. I did. Okay, nice. That should be perfectly defended, no damage. Nice, so that's how you can defend a Minion Horde for no hits. I know you can also just do it with Skeletons, but I just want to be safe and go for the Ice Spirit too, so looks like he has a lot of Fireball bait. I don't really want to go in, because he could just go Barbs at the bridge. Don't have Fireball and Cycle, so I'm just going to split Archers instead, and he should be back to his Barbs, so if he splits, I will go in again. Oh, it's like a spawner. Okay, I'm going to go in again, actually, right now, because he's down a lot of Elixir. After going for a Barb Hut, that's 7 Elixir, big expenditure. If he goes for Barbs, I can just Fireball them, maybe. Maybe I don't even Fireball them, actually. Actually, I will. Why not? And then Knight for the Archers. Okay, I knew he was going to go Archers, but I went Knight a little bit too late. That's so unfortunate, because if I got that down, the Xbow not only would have taken out the Archers, would have also taken out the Barb Hut, which would have been so helpful, but it's okay. Gonna Skeletons, and I think I have to Tesla right here, actually, so I might be down Elixir, because those Barbs are going to spawn, plus I have to commit to the Valk. I'm just going to Tesla. Even though that didn't go as well as I wanted it to, I still did get a 2,000 damage lead early on, so that's pretty much the best thing I could have asked for. And if it's like spawners, then this should be a really easy matchup. Just defend pretty much the whole time. Depends if he has like a win con or something though, but he's just giving me fireballs. I'm just going to fireball the Goblin Hut and then try and log on the spears. I tried to log as late. Okay, I completely missed all of those, but what I tried to do there was log as late as possible, so that I could make sure I hit the newly spawned spears as well. He fireballs my one archer and activates my king. Very kind of him. I guess he's just spell cycling me now, but this Xbow is going to get a lot of value. I can actually go in with this Xbow probably, and I don't even think I need to commit to this Horde with a fireball. I can just archers, especially because I have activated king. Okay, he can freeze all he wants. I think he's... Okay, I'm going to take a lot of damage here actually. This is really risky to sack, but I genuinely think I can win. Okay, wow, I actually sacked way more than I meant to, but I actually think I should be able to win off of this, because he committed so much, like, legitimately. Oh my god, I think that was a huge miscalculation, actually, but this should be a tiny lock? Okay, wow. That was the biggest miscalculation of my life, actually. So my logic there was I wanted to go in. I knew he was super low in elixir, and then I could probably just get a huge connection. I'm going to fireball the Barb Hut, though, and try and get a lock right now, because I really need one. Okay, he doesn't let me get one. Okay, this is looking really bad, actually, like, really bad. I might have just thrown the whole game away. We'll see, though. Goes for the Horde. He shouldn't have anything in cycle for this, so that should be a lock at least. Nice. And then I can go in again with these archers, keep the pressure up. And he goes for a hut. I have to go Ice Spirit, I think, on the spears later. And then fireball the Barbs, and then this should be a lock, I hope. I'm going to skeletons for the archers, and then log them off. And I took a lot of spear damage in the right, but this should be a game-winning connection, I hope. Yeah, okay, nice. Thank God. Oh my god. So basically, sometimes Xbow is a really tough deck to play because you have that situation where you have your opponent going in and you want to punish, at least for me, right? I know my opponent overspent so much on that offense. I really wanted to punish him, and that's why I went in, but I didn't know he would have a freeze, to be fair, so I guess that was on me. That was actually a pretty interesting punish, and that could have all been avoided if I just fireballed. That would have been the safer and more optimal way to play, but I kind of just wanted to win, that's why I went in. But that is why it can be really risky sometimes, because you go in and then you don't know like how much damage you're actually going to take. You just kind of have an idea in your head. Like for me, I was like, okay, it might take like 2,000 HP on my right, but I'm fine with that. I'm going to get a lock and win. Little did I know he would freeze, and then I kind of got screwed over. But yeah, also if I predicted the archers with my knight earlier, I would have also won at the start, but still, that's fine. We're 7,184 now. Each game has been pretty quick so far. I think I'll go for 2 more to call it a video. About 7,250 trophies would be a good stopping point. Giving my opponent the good luck here. Go for Ice Spirit first play. See what's up. Japanese player here. Goes for Zap. Looking like a decent sign. Could be Lava Hound. Could be P.E.K.K.A. Could be Giant Double Prince, worst case. Zap, Ice Spirit. Okay, could be Balloon maybe. I'm going to go for an Xbow. Oh, I think it's actually Balloon. Wow, minor Balloon maybe. Ice Golem. I'm going to log the Ice Golem plus Princess. That's a lot of log value. And then he has to commit to this Xbow. E-Barbs, okay. I'm going to go Knight plus Skeletons, and this should be a lock unless he has like a good spell. But actually he's already back to his Zap. I'm surprised. Wow. So, I don't know what this is. Is this like E-Barb Cycle? Okay, Princess the Bridge is annoying. I'm going to go Archers though. Archers were buffed, so they will attack really fast. Before that, if you reacted kind of late, I think Princess would get 2 hits. But now I think even if you don't react perfectly, Princess will only get 1 hit at the bridge just because Archers are kind of crazy. But yeah, he has E-Barbs. That's kind of a pain, actually. Gonna have to figure out how I can get around that. And I think I'll Xbow again. Let's find out what else he has. He has Ice Golem, he has E-Barbs. I'm going to be ready to let this Xbow die. Might go E-Barbs in front of this Ice Golem. In fact, I think he is going to. That's like his best Xbow counter. I guess I'll... Okay, Hog. I'm going to Tesla, actually, and Knight. Tesla last second and then Knight. If he goes E-Barbs, it'll go into the Knight plus Tesla. So yeah, he has to go E-Barbs down low. Perfect. This Tesla will take care of the E-Barb. And I can Skeletons kite this one E-Barb out of Xbow range. Perfect play, and it's a play that I personally love to make. Is, you know, kiting something out of Xbow range like that. It's such a nice play, and as you guys can see, that one play gave me a ton of value. I got his tower down to below 2,000, so that was great. I actually think he's low in elixir, so I could maybe go in again. In fact, I think I will. Yeah, he gives a good game. I feel like that Zap was too aggressive, so I'm going to go in once more. Goes Ice Golem, so we might go for Hog again. I'm actually going to Archers early to DPS down the Ice Golem, and then probably get a lock. Yeah, he goes Princess late, that's going to be on tower, and goes Hog late as well. I'm just going to log, not going to Tesla. Log, oh, I clipped the Ice Spirit, that was inadvertent. Let me pretend that was intentional, though. That was a prediction log on the Ice Spirit, and that's going to be tower down, so it's like just a Hog E-Barbs deck, I guess. Kind of interesting. He might be back to Princess, so I'm going to Ice Spirit to predict the Princess at the bridge. Have to be careful of that. And then just pre-Tesla. Like I said, you can pre-Tesla... Oh, Mega Minion. That's a card I haven't seen in years, it feels like. Because Phoenix has just been dominating the meta recently. But yeah, like I said, guys, you can go for pre-Teslas like this too. And then if your opponent does go for a hog, you can push it into the Tesla. Or if they have something that's going to go into the Tesla on your side of the map, like for example an Ice Golem, you can pretty much just let the Tesla be and it'll still pull the hog if something else distracts the Tesla, if that makes sense. We have 4 archers on the board right now as well. Might actually take his left tower. Gonna go in it again because he's kind of low on elixir. Tesla to predict the hog. Oh, I actually misplaced my Xbow. I think that's not going to pull. If I placed it correctly, it would have, but still, yeah, nice win against a very interesting off-meta hog deck. I'll give him the well played and good luck because, I mean, he tried his best. But yeah, really nice win there. Being good sport, always a nice feeling. And that's going to be 7,212 trophies now. Like, I guess this is the fun of Trophy Road. Like, you can see all sorts of crazy decks. Like, I saw this one, like, mid-ladder deck. Also, I was playing a GC earlier. 7-0 right now. I might try and make another GC video and finally not have it be an 11-3 video, like, after 3 in a row or something. But, yeah, first game was LumberLoon, and then we just got all sorts of mid-ladder crazy decks. I really like this deck, though, because, I mean, Ice Golem, Mega Minion. I love Mega Minion, but Phoenix has just been dominating the meta, so... yeah, very interesting deck. Very good matchup for me as well. But one more game to about 7,250. I guess I'll just go for it. This video is honestly not that long considering how many games we've played, just because none of them are really going to tiebreaker. I don't think a single game has gone to tiebreaker yet, which is normally the case in Path of Legends and GCs and stuff. But gonna give my opponent the good luck here. Ice Spirit, we see a Goblin Hut, gonna fireball it right away. Ice Spirit's gonna take care of the goblins, very nice. Oh, okay, Mother Witch is gonna be a pain. Gonna log the goblins and knight for the cursed hogs. I'm gonna be down elixir because I just committed quite a lot, but I think it's worth logging because those spears can go crazy. This looks like it's gonna be double spawners on first glance after seeing Goblin Hut and Mother Witch, and I kind of hope it is because I do know how to play this matchup very well. Like, I have practiced this a lot, so... and I know some people were actually asking about how to play this matchup before, so hopefully I can help you guys out. Gonna Ice Spirit for the Flying Machine. Split Archers. If he goes Cannon Cart or Mega Knight at the back, I'm gonna go Xbow because he won't have enough for something. Okay, smart of him to just go for a Barbar. I'll just go Knight the back, I guess. Like I was saying in one of my other videos, Knight the back is a very nice, safe play you can make. Gonna Fireball the Furnace, I think. Just Fireball most spawners, and actually going the same lane in this matchup isn't that bad because you do just get Fireball value on... the spawners, so it's really not that bad and actually can be useful, even though normally I would advise not going same lane against most decks. This is an exception, I guess. Gonna Tesla in the middle for the spears. So if you Tesla 3 tiles down, the standard center placement, you can't really get much of a punish, or you can't really defend very well. As you guys can see here, though, it does fully defend all the spears. But if you play it 1 tile down, I think 2 bypass. And I actually lost a global tournament match because of that, which was really frustrating. He goes for a Barbell on my Tesla, gonna Knight. Going to log the spears, and then actually have to kite this over, I think, because, yeah, okay, I do have to kite this over. Going to Tesla on the Mother Witch, I think, to make sure my skeletons don't take a beating, and then that should kill the Mother Witch. Okay, it doesn't. I'm going to take a bunch of damage there. I think I'm fine taking it, though, because, I mean, it is what it is, but that's not ideal. Actually, this is not a great start. I'm going to have to get a log to come back. I'll try. They're going to go for an Expo right now. Knight to predict the Cannon Cart. I think he has a Cannon Cart in here. Yup, nice, perfect prediction. And this should be a big connection here if I play this well. Going to Ice Spirit for the Fire Spirit. And that's going to be a lock. Perfect. Going to Skeletons. Oh, I should have saved... going to log, though. No, I should have saved the Skeletons for the Barbell. That was a big mistake on my end. I forgot he had a Barbell. I don't even know what I was trying to predict, actually. I guess Flying Machine. But, yeah, that was a bit too aggressive. But still... not a bad punish for sure. I knew he wasn't back to Mega Knight, and I knew he had a Cannon Cart in the deck, so that's why I went Knight. Like, this kind of stuff you can do if you know exactly what your opponent has. And I'm just going to Fireball the Flying, or the Goblin Hut, rather. And then, oh, these are a lot of spears coming down, actually. This is a lot. I'm going to log as well. I think I have to. And then Ice Spirit to pull the Mega Knight and Flying Machine in. I think Flying Machine might get onto my tower. I think I'll eat the entire Flying Machine, actually. Just because... I kind of need to. I can't really overcommit. And he goes Mega Knight the back, so he's constantly going Mega Knight the back. This is getting kind of sketchy, but I think I can come back if I play well enough. It's going to be tough, though. I think I'm going to split Archers this time. That's a lot of Fireball value. He just gave me a lot of Fireball value for no reason, so I'll take that. And then log as well. And, okay, he is, like, baiting out my Fireballs and going for Flying Machines, which is kind of well played. I'm going to Knight as well. Mother Witch only spawns 1 Cursed Hog, which is actually pretty good. I'm going to Tesla for the Mother Witch plus Flying Machine. And then Fireball the Furnace again. I'm just slowly catching up with spells in the left, actually. Kind of interesting. Tesla will take care of the Flying Machine. And I can't go in because, again, I know he has a Cannon Cart, so I just have to chill. Skeletons for the Fire Spirits, and there's Defensive Expo, I think. I'm catching up in the right, actually, so not too bad. I don't think I can fireball that. Okay, I can. I have to Tesla though first to snipe the flying machine. Well played with that bar barrel though to snipe my Tesla. I actually had to fireball the Mother Witch there. So yeah, this is still sketchy for sure, but I think I can probably do this. But yeah, that was just not the best start, and I think defense Vexpas are my only chance. Okay, he fireballs. I'm gonna have to spell cycle, get some spell damage. I'm gonna go same lane as well. Like I said, going same lane is what you want to do in this matchup, so I'm gonna try and get fireballs and logs on tower as often as I can. He might go for a cannon cart to snipe. Okay, he does go cannon cart the bridge. Gonna ice spirit plus skeletons. I'm actually gonna try and not go for a fireball. I'm actually gonna try and defend without fireball on the flying machine, so I can maybe fireball tower. Gonna ice spirit for the flying machine, then Tesla up high. I think I defended that really well, actually, not bad. I'm gonna try and avoid giving him any possible fireball value on my tower. He goes for a Goblin Hut. Kind of well played because I do want a fireball, but I'm still just gonna naked fireball his tower actually, and then back to a second Tesla. I think we actually came back, guys. Let's go. Really wonderful stuff, and I can actually get back to yet another fireball, and just fireball tower again. So yeah, we played really well. I think the start was really bad, but as you guys can see, if you don't give up, you just play well, you can easily come back, even from a deficit like that. So that's going to be a really nice win against double spawners. I know a lot of people asked how to play that matchup, and as you guys can see, I got a really nice punish. I would have gotten an even better punish if I caught the bar barrel with the skeletons. That was kind of my bad, but still it went really well for the most part, and then I was just able to come back, not with that connection actually, but just by spell cycling same lane as him. So even though generally speaking you do want to go opposite lane, in double spawners I feel like it's always fine to go same lane, at least with your spells and spelling on the buildings. Also definitely take note of that tip I talked about, the Tesla. You have to play 2 tiles down against the hut, not 3 tiles down, otherwise it will only take one of the spears and you'll take a ton of spear goblin damage. I actually lost a global tournament match like that because I actually sniped someone with Val Queen Tesla against recruits, but I played my Teslas really wrong, and he got a ton of spear goblin damage over time, and I think instead of going for a Tesla, I should have just gone fireballs on the spear huts. I think I just played it wrong. But yeah, that will haunt me to this day. That's why I remember. But that's another thing, like, every time you make a mistake, if you learn from it, that'll help you play better in the future, and that's just a great thing, you know. Actually, in my programming course I've been doing, my lecturer said, like, the best programmers don't, like, memorize all the best habits all the time. They kind of just know all the things to avoid, and that's how they do best practice. I guess you can apply that to anything in life. I thought that was really cool, and I guess that kind of ties into what I was saying here. Like, you just know all the mistakes to avoid, so it's not like I'm always trying to play perfectly. I just know mistakes I've made in the past, I've learned from them, and that's how I'm able to play better today. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. But yeah, that's gonna be a really nice video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins in a row. Not bad at all. As you guys can see, very unfortunate GCs over here, but yeah, really happy with the video. Let me know if you guys enjoy Trophy Road. I'm not sure how this video will do. I will look at the analytics and everything too, because I do want to make the best type of content, especially the best type of content that you guys want to watch specifically. So yeah, do let me know. But that's pretty much going to be it for the video, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you'd be interested in more Trophy Road content going up to 7,500. I could probably break up 7,239 to 7,500 into 2 different videos. So yeah, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, though. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.